Good morning, everyone. I wanted to take some time to go over some questions that you may have about the couple of different packets that were sent home. So, if you look inside of your envelope, if you haven't already, some kids were already trying to peek through in school, so I'm going to imagine that they opened them the second that they got home. Um, you'll see that all of my things are paper clipped into one set with a green instruction sheet on the top. So what you will find is the instructions for the math packet. Looks like this. Paper clipped on top. Yours is green, mine is white. I have the original copy here. And I just want to make sure, I know that there are a good amount of instructions on the top, and just make sure that they are clear and concise for you, and that you understand them. Just so you know, even though things may look extensive, they're not. And not everything is something that you have to fill out. As a matter of fact, daily, I'm going to send out videos like this showing you the book pages in Think Central, and I'm going to do about half of the work for you and show you exactly how certain skills are done. So even if you just watch those videos, there are certain pages in the book that you won't even have to do. You might just want to watch. If you want to fill out as you go, you'll be able to do that as well. So if you're looking at this page here, right at about the top half, I'm going to talk about all that really quick. And you'll see that at the top, I just let the kids know to keep playing Prodigy. There is a big competition. There are hundreds of schools involved, hundreds of classrooms, I should say, involved. And if they keep playing over this break, the competition continues this week and next week. So maybe they'll have a better chance now that nobody's in school accessing Prodigy. So the competition is still good for while they're home. And skip down a couple paragraphs so where I talk about the different underlined items. So the book assignments, worksheets, and book. So we can talk about those and what needs to be done. So where it says, when you go down, like if you flip to the next page where it says day 3, you see where everything says book assignment, worksheets. The book portion is what I'm going to log in every day and do with you, show you how to walk through those problems, do those problems. Those are like the notes that we take in class. So I'm going to do those with the kids every single day and send out one of these videos where I display the screen, and I'm going to write on my screen and post that video and show them how to do it. So no worries there. Don't worry about seeing all these page numbers and thinking, oh my gosh, that's so much, we have to do that. Those are the practice pages of what they need to work on doing. The book assignment is that practice and homework page that I always collect in class and what I grade. And then the worksheets are what are paper clipped into the packet. So some of them are just kind of instruction sheets, note sheets that kind of help them guide along. I usually hand those out in class, and then the kids put them in their yellow math folders, and they're a guide to help them along. And then right behind those, and they are in order as they are listed on here, is just a little activity. So you'll see on day 3, you have a triangles reference notes included. So it talks about the types of triangles and all that. And then there's a task card worksheet included with it. And that's what I'll also collect when they bring their packets back. So the only 2 things that will be collected from this whole day 3 item is the book assignment and then that task card worksheet. So while they got a lot of material, a lot of it is just the learning material rather than what is just collected. So that is the point of me trying to go over this with you today, so you don't feel overwhelmed by anything. So don't forget that you also have access to Think Central. I sent out a video on how to use that the other day, so everybody should have that link in their class dojo taking you to the YouTube link that I posted. I also went over how to use their username and password. They all know their username. It's their username they use to get into everything, so that should help. So starting tomorrow, they have their day one assignment. So Monday is their day one. I tried to break everything down so they didn't look at everything and think, oh my gosh, I have to do all this math in one day. So this is their day one assignment. This is how we introduce every single chapter. So tomorrow, I will go over in Think Central, bring up the book pages on here, and we will go over those worksheets together. So if they wanted to start their day one assignment today, so they're ready to see how well they did on it tomorrow, I'm going to go over that, go over all the answers on both of those pages tomorrow, and kind of introduce them to the chapter. So that should be helpful to them. None of those things on there for the day one assignment will be collected when they turn in their packets. But it's a good starter. It's what we do in class at the beginning of every chapter. Every video for math, what I'm going to do on Schoology, because most of the kids know how to get into their Schoology and can check it, and this will be the next video I send out today, is going to be in a folder on Schoology. So usually I just have math first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks, third 9 weeks, fourth 9 weeks, but I'm going to have another folder for our extended break, and that's where all the videos will be. So if you stay tuned for a little bit, you will see in a moment the Schoology walkthrough. I'm also going to post a separate video in a little bit about the science packet, so I can kind of keep everything separate. And there will also be a folder in Schoology for science. So I'm going to send you all out a few videos today so that you can watch everything separately and not be totally overwhelmed by all the information being in one place. That way you can reference back and see where to find everything. So if you have any questions about the math, just shoot me a message and on Schoology, on Class Dojo, wherever. I have everything enabled so that the messages pop up right on my phone and I get them immediately. Those are probably quicker ways of getting a hold of me than email, although those do pop up on my phone as well. But those are just probably the most efficient ways of getting a hold of me. If you have any questions about your student's login, I can get those ready for you as well. So if you have any further questions about the math packet, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer those. Thanks. Have a great day.